Hi guys, in this video, I'm going to get a little bit more into self-concept, okay? So you understand why I say self-concept is who we are and how we experience reality, okay? And how it reflects back to us. Our self-concept dictates our identity or our state of consciousness, which gives us our materialized outer 3D experience, okay? This is especially for the people that are working on SP, but it can be for anything, okay? When you are manifesting yourself, that's basically what you're doing, because we are only experiencing who we are, you want to ask yourself, if you're affirming or you wanting to experience something and you're saying like someone's obsessed with you or, you know, your SP can't live without you and blah, 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 you want to ask yourself, right, to know if you're really in the identity of having, okay, of who you are being, right? That version internally, right? Because we're only expressing out us all the time. And you want to ask yourself, why would anyone, right? Or why would my SP be obsessed with me? Okay. How do I feel about myself? Okay. And then you want to list the reasons and you want to ask yourself, would I be obsessed with myself? Okay. Do I love myself? Do I know that I am attractive? Do I know that I am intelligent? Okay. And then you want to get into the identity of someone that is chosen, that is obsessed about, because I am gorgeous, because I am perfect, because I am all that is. Okay. Because I am loving, because of my nature, because of, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. And you have to know that to be true about yourself. Okay. You can't expect someone outside of you to think something if you talk shit to yourself, okay? But if you know that you're unforgettable, you know that you're stunning, you're sexy, you're stylish, you're this, you're that, you're perfect, you're all that is, okay? And you know who you truly are. That's why I say the inner relationship, right? That's why I always say I'm the best relationship coach, because I'm getting you to be the best version of you, because we're always experiencing ourselves, right? So if you want to have a beautiful outer experience, you have to have a beautiful inner relationship, right? Because we're only experiencing who we are. We're always manifesting who we are, reflected back, right? Expressed back. So ask yourself, why would I want to be with someone like me? Who do you believe you are? What do you believe to be true? Okay, that's your self-concept. And then what do you believe about the outside world? Do you believe that you're always treated well? Do you believe that you're always spoiled? You're always chosen? Okay. And then start to become aware of what your self-talk is. What do you say about yourself? What do you think about yourself? What do you believe to be true? What do you know to be true, right? Like I wake up in the morning and I love who I am. I go to bed at night and I love who I am, okay? Because I know that I am all that is. And I'm not talking about egoic, okay? I'm talking about knowing that you are source, knowing that you are divine love, right? And if you are everything and you are divine and you are source, how can you not be gorgeous? Okay? How can you not be stunning, beautiful, magnetic? Okay? And you want to build this identity, okay? And the old identity that got you left or ignored or rejected or whatever, that identity has to go. Okay, we're not aligning with that identity anymore. Okay, and what's the version of you? Okay, what's the concept of you that is always, always loved, adored, chosen, valued, cherished, okay? Treated a certain way. This is a personal experience. So make it about you, right? Because we're only experiencing ourselves. So whatever it is that you want to experience be reflected to you from said person or everyone, right? Or anyone. And it can be a boss, your clients, romantic, family, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Whatever we believe to be true about ourselves is how people are going to show up for us, okay? If you always want to be prioritized, you have to know that you are a priority, okay? I am always prioritized. I am everyone's priority. Everyone chooses me. Everyone loves me, okay? This is an identity. This is a reflection that we will experience, okay? Because you are the operant power, okay? You're the creator, you're the source. So you have to live from this awareness of being treated this way, first within as without, okay? So if you're dealing with a poor self-concept, that will also be expressed to you, okay? If you need to be validated by the 3D, you'll never be validated, okay? Because we don't need something that we already are, okay? And the more that you need something from the outside, the more you're going to need something from the outside, okay? I don't care if you affirm yourself to death and someone came back, they're going to leave again if you don't change your concept. Your concept is your baseline. Your concept is your identity. Your concept is your state of consciousness, where you live from, what you look at, what lens you're looking through, okay? You have to know who you are. You have to live in that awareness and be secure. Anyway, to wrap it up, self-concept is everything. Identity is everything. Your state of consciousness and who you are is everything. Okay? So I want you to ask yourself, who am I being? What version am I being? Okay? What are you looking at? What are you focusing on? Okay? What are you giving attention to? Okay? And what do you know to be a fact? What do you know to be a fact about yourself? Okay? And the real awareness, okay, the real you, your higher self, knows that you're perfect, knows that you're love, knows that you are all that is, okay? And your ego, your logical mind can say whatever it wants. It didn't create anything, okay? It didn't create this soul. It didn't create the earth. It didn't create anything, so it can say whatever it wants. It has no idea what's going on, right? So you don't need your ego when you start doing this. Your ego will actually start to support you when you tell a new story about who you are. And then your ego will be like, oh yeah, that's right. Yep. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's the best, right? Because you're in that identity, right? You're in that awareness of that's who you truly are, right? That's the truth. And the truth cannot be threatened, right? Because the truth is just who you are. It's baseline. That's your identity, okay? So I want you guys to be focused on, if you want someone obsessed with you, if you want your SP to reflect something to you, if you want to be treated a certain way outside yourself, you have to be that version of you to get that, okay? So it's always an internal job. I say that all the time. It's an inside job, okay? Everything is coming from self. If you want to feel peace, you want to feel mentally well, you want to be happy, it's all from within. Nothing is going to give it to you on the external reality, okay? It's an illusion. We're only experiencing who we are. So the good news is it's inside of you. You don't have to go anywhere to get it. You just have to choose it, live from it, dedicate to it, feed it, okay? Nurture it, give it your awareness, give it your focus, know it's who you truly are, okay? Know it like it's your name, okay? I don't need anyone to tell me anything. I already know who I am. I know these things, okay? And I don't look for external validation, okay? That's how you know that you're in the identity and your job is done, right? When you don't need anything outside yourself to validate you. And then it's just gonna come and mirror you, right? Because that's how this reality works. So if you wanna work with me, if you wanna change your outer reality, if you want to experience something different, identity, state of consciousness, who are you, okay? What do you believe to be true about yourself, okay? Because I'm unforgettable, because I'm beautiful, because I'm gorgeous. I am all that is. I am perfection. I am love, okay? What do you believe to be true about yourself? You got to get yourself into a state of knowing as a fact without validation, okay? Be the truth. Be the way. It's all within you, okay? We're all just experiencing ourselves. Reality is a mirror. Reality is just giving us who we are, okay? Keep it simple. Work on self, work on concept of self, work on self-concept, and you got this, okay? I'll see you guys in the next.